Senior Head Instructor.
Bow to Black Sash Apprentice Instructors Advanced and Intermediate. All right. 100 jumping jacks.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100.
They last just as long whether you're doing them or not. Oh, man, that's a lot. Push up position.
Yes, sir.
First set of 10.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
Last set.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir.
On your back for piston kick.
Yes, sir.
First set of 30.
Yes,
sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir.
Second set.
Yes, sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir.
And last set.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Begin.
1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir.
Sit up.
Yes, sir.
Feet straight out in front. Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir.
Bend one leg in.
Yes, sir.
And reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
That's it, man. That leg gotta be straight the whole time for that red. I don't get red, but, you know. 1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir.
Search.
Yes, sir.
Reach up. Bend forward, touch your toes.
Yes, sir.
1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir.
Bottom of the feet together.
Yes, sir.
Bend forward, touch your nose to your toes, or as far as you can go.
Yes, sir.
1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir.
Let's see an angle, legs wide apart. Lift yourself up and turn to your right.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Turn and shift to the other side.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
week of December, right? It's the first week of Thanksgiving?
Say what?
Tuesday. Oh,
Say it again.
it's Monday, Tuesday, Friday.
He's asking about graduation.
Oh.
And back to center. Let's see his ankle, legs wide apart.
Sir.
Palms up, back straight.
Sir.
1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir.
Reach to one side.
Yes, sir.
Knees stretch.
You gotta reach one side first. Reach to the other side.
Yes, sir.
Reach to both sides.
Sir.
Touch your head to the floor or as far as you can go.
Yes,
Sir.
1, sir.
2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 10, sir. 11, sir. 12, sir. 13, sir. 14, sir. 15, sir. 16, sir. 17, sir. 18, sir. 19, sir. 20, sir. 1, sir. 2, sir. 3, sir. 4, sir. 5, sir. 6, sir. 7, sir. 8, sir. 9, sir. 30, sir.
Last stretch. Reach straight out in front.
Yes, sir.
Bend one leg back and lean back. And switch.
Yes, sir.
And bender. Lift it
Yes,
up.
sir.
Do any additional stretches? All right, any questions from the jump? All right, who's gonna lead us to crane? Willow, let's have Willow lead us.
If I don't know, I'm just gonna sing.
Nope.
Okay. Tension stance?
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall?
Yes, ma'am.
Um, hmm? Oh, yeah. 5-minute salute?
5-minute salute.
2 tiger side of the trail.
2 tiger side of trail.
Hard and soft?
Hard and soft.
Crane walking.
Crane walking.
Descending arm, hand, and waist.
Descending arm, hand, and waist.
One finger asks a question.
One finger asks a question.
Crane wing punching.
Crane wing punching.
Fist to the sleeve.
Fist to the sleeve.
Hard and soft.
Hard and soft.
Crane walking.
Crane walking.
One finger asks the question.
One finger asks the question.
Well, we're saying, yeah, crane.
Crane wing punching.
Crane wing punching.
Fist to the sleeve.
Fist to the sleeve.
Flying
A
crane.
crane.
Wait, what?
A crane.
Oh, a crane pecking.
A crane pecking.
Revive.
Revive the crane.
Revive the crane.
Fly.
Flying crane.
Flying crane.
Hungry crane stands on one leg.
Hungry crane stands on one leg.
Hungry crane captures shrimp.
Hungry crane captures shrimp.
Flying crane.
Flying crane.
Hungry crane stands on one leg.
Hungry crane stands on one leg.
Hungry crane captures shrimp.
Hungry crane captures shrimp.
Crane's head punching.
Crane's head punching.
Crane's head punching.
Crane's head punching.
Dragon with the sail.
Dragon with the sail.
Monk summons court.
Monk summons court.
Tame the tiger, shoot the tiger.
Tame the tiger, shoot the tiger.
That's right.
I know, I just, my brain went.
Five.
Five animal salute.
Five minutes salute.
Two tigers head their trail.
Two tigers head their trail.
All right. Anybody else would like to lead at one time? Ms. Hale?
Attention stance.
Yes, ma'am.
Stand tall.
Yes, ma'am.
Five animal salute.
Five minutes salute.
Two tigers head their trail.
Two tigers head their trail.
Hard and soft.
Hard and soft.
Crane walking.
Crane walking.
Descending arm, hand, and waist.
Descending arm, hand, and waist.
One finger asks a question.
One finger asks a question.
Crane wing punching.
Crane wing punching.
Fist to the sleeve.
Fist to the sleeve.
Hard and soft.
Hard and soft.
Crane walking.
Crane walking.
Descending arm, hand, and waist.
Descending arm, hand, and waist.
One finger asks a question.
One finger asks a question.
Crane wing punching.
Crane wing punching.
Fist to the sleeve.
Fist to the sleeve.
This one.
A crane.
A crane pecking.
A crane pecking.
Revive the crane.
Revive the crane.
Flying crane.
Flying crane.
Hungry crane stands on one leg.
Hungry crane stands on one leg.
Hungry crane captures shrimp.
Hungry crane captures shrimp.
Flying crane.
Flying crane.
Hungry crane stands on one leg.
Hungry crane stands on one leg.
Hungry crane captures shrimp.
Hungry crane captures shrimp.
Crane wing punching.
Crane wing punching.
Crane's head punching.
Crane's head punching.
Dragon whips its tail.
Dragon with its tail.
Monk summons court.
Monk summons court.
Tame the tiger, shoot the tiger.
Tame the tiger, shoot the tiger.
Five animal salute.
Five animal salute.
Two tigers head the trail.
Two tigers head the trail.
Very good, take a break.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna tell you. I was showing my dad we were gonna do poison hands, and I was like, yeah, you're gonna practice this, and we'll do it again. So he goes on YouTube. Yeah, here's the poison hands. And he's like, you guys have instructors. He's a sweet young guy. He's like, really like enthusiastic girl in front. And he sends me the link, and it's you. And Sophie's in front. And I was like, yeah. That's so described it, and I was like, man, it could be, and then it was you.
That's
Yeah,
so funny. Small world.
Yep.
Goes over. Confusing from the dragon that goes under. The dragon with the scale. The one crane goes over and the one dragon goes under.
All right, come back out.
Yes, sir.
So, we are going to do an application, of course, but we are going to do it with steps. Had to see the face for the effect.
Smile.
Snaps. So, did you bring your staff? Your water staff?
Yes, sir.
So here's how we're gonna do that application. Of course, we're gonna be safe. You're not actually gonna try to hit your partner in the face, at least not too much. But what you're going to do is just stand still, Mr. Hogan.
Yes, sir.
You're going to press far enough past their shoulders, about that far. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So there and there. And if you've done this before, then you already know we're doing the. You're carbonated. So you're gonna do your crane inside blocks, right, and your pivots and strikes. Crane inside blocks, pivots, and strikes. Does that make sense?
Yes,
sir.
So your partner's gonna help you by giving you something to move around, which will help the way you do the motion, right? So essentially, we're evading an attack. Something's coming here. We want to make contact with the hand. Now, when we make contact with the hand, that is not to move what is coming toward us. We're not trying to redirect it. We're trying to guide it past us. We just want to move. Remember, we're cranes, so we have delicate wings. We're not tigers. These aren't tigers, so we're not like, "Argh!" So we're going to touch it, and then we're going to hook around it so that we can guide it past us. And all we have to do is move our body, and it'll move off our center line and go on off to where it's going to go. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So go ahead, turn toward the mirror. We're going to try the mirror first. Best done if you sink and pivot, right? So you lift, turn the heel out, pivot like that. And of course, it's a cat stance in the form. Right? So if I come here, stand square. So now just sink, so pivot the heel out like this, sink into this leg, and then just come up on the toes. So it's literally like just a slightly twisted cat, shallow cat, right? And then so when you go to the next one, you're gonna step solid on this foot, and you're gonna pivot the heel out, right? Solid on the right foot, Mr. Hogan.
Oh, what's that backwards?
Uh-huh. So from here, now I'm gonna pivot this heel out. And then just pivot again, right? Because all I'm trying to do is step where I can be balanced, and then move my head and my body off of this line. Boom. Step, solid first, shift, boom, it's going that way. All right? Let's see, Mr. Hogan, can you be, yes, Mr. Hogan, can you be Mr. Nelson's partner? Miss Hale, can you be Miss Frank's partner?
Yes, sir.
Miss Kelly, can you be Jacqueline's partner?
Yes, sir.
Willow, can you be Jillian's partner? Wait. All right.
Oh, the one that's leaning
Yeah.
behind you.
You're gonna be your sister's partner. Y'all are gonna be right here in front of me for supervision to see how y'all behave. Y'all gotta do the move for real. And don't be whacking each other with your staff. Go get your staff. Don't whack each other with your staff. Okay.
Thicker.
That's nice going. No, put it back. I'm just saying it's nice going. It's a huge one. Right? When you become a teacher, you talk about, you start choosing the light stuff. I was like, oh, okay, so you need to teach that. Because when you're demoing and you teach a lot of classes, it's like, you know, I don't need to hear that. Go center. Just go straight to center chest. with Mr. Hogan. Alright, so y'all watch Mr. Hogan, this is what you're doing. So Mr. Hogan's gonna come in and go ahead and slide like you're shooting pool, like we do right now. So you have more range. Yeah, like that. So when he comes in, come in slowly. So he's coming in, once he gets to the chest, you wanna get in the habit of coming to here. And then you feel it on your arm as he's coming in. You're gonna drape over and make your hook. Not to grab, don't grab it. Just drape your hand over so that you can guide it. After you get it, once you make contact, he's still sliding slowly, right? And then I'm just gonna turn. I'm gonna shift into my, and turn. It should go straight. I'm not moving the stick, okay? So when he pulls it back, he's gonna have to scoot and he'll come to the chest again. So when he comes to the chest, I'm gonna reach out and make contact, drape the hand over, and then I'm gonna turn and he's gonna push past. Does that make sense? Right. So gradually help your partner. They should be moving very slowly the whole time. Just slide it through your hand. Help your partner out a little bit. Yes. All right.
This thing, you don't move. Like this is
Does that make sense? Okay.
like you weren't getting
Brother, gonna do it
first.
first.
It's just you were going straight.
Slowly get closer.
Yeah.
Get closer.
This thing's moving.
Okay.
Right.
Try slowly. That's good. Okay. And then you gotta poke again. Pull back and then go again. Pull back. You're supposed to be using your tools like lower.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. It was me sliding. Are you okay?
What's that? I know, I'm just focusing on this for now.
Hand square.
One thing at a time.
So with the, come out with the right, and drape over like this.
Yeah.
And you wanna move out of the way, that's all, yeah. So when you come in, you're moving that way. And the same thing, if you come to your shoulder, here, like that.
Yeah.
Oh, no, don't move your shoulder, put it back. Yeah, so just come right here, drape over. Step into the right foot, and then shift. Yes.
It's like catch a ball. And catch
I like seeing people's instincts because they're usually not bad. And I'm like, I really don't want to teach you past this. I don't want to break this because you get hit. Right. So when you come in, go ahead and touch to bring out the right hand. So just touch with the wrist, palm up. Just touch with the wrist, palm like that. So you touch. Now you break. Don't move your elbow. And now shift into your left and turn. That's what you want. That's right.
Remember, you're like sliding.
You move around and take those. Now, also, now make it to where you won't be off balance. So you want to shift to your head, turn your body. Right, so now if I push you from your shoulder, we fall over.
I know, right?
So make it to where you're really, really solid. So stick, bottom down, stick. Touch, now touch, touch first, palm up. Palm up, double down. Palm up.
Like, think of a leg. Like, think of like the bull, right? So if
Yeah,
your
like that.
hands swinging down and you're
Now
turning.
break,
Yeah.
and now take your body. But do it in a way that, bottom out. Yes, that way, that way, that way. Okay, now try it again. Let me see what y'all got. You got a, she's got a poke for you.
Like you're, yeah.
She
I
is?
think you're hitting this.
Now I want you to relax. Relax your arm. Relax everything you're supposed to do. Relax. So when he comes in, I want you to just touch like you're doing Felix in the mirror. Just make contact. Just there. And as he slides, you're gonna drape. Do a little drape. Drape. And then shift. It's a little more tai chi, like a little less.
Yeah, it's like catch the ball, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That first move or after that.
Exactly.
That's what I'm like.
Yep.
So I saw you move, like, your foot, and I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just let that happen when you kind of natural.
You know how to do it, you're not gonna get the
Like you're moving the stick rather than have your body slide instead of like you moving the stick.
Yeah. When you shoot, I want you to touch. then.
You want to do it faster?
Is it better come?
Okay.
So like your body's gonna end up moving you.
Move around. So keep your staff on straight. Now move around. Yeah.
Because you're not doing that.
Close together.
So move your bottom half. You're doing the right thing up with your hands.
Yeah.
But give more hits.
Yes.
You're on the
Okay, so now I want you to think about this. So the fastest way to walk a straight line is a straight line. With your hand, you have to block it. Fastest way to block a straight line is a straight line, not a circle. Remember how we were doing this one? So it's similar. I have to be out. And I'm only going to touch because I'm going to be direct to there. So when I come to this side, it makes the brain think they have to resist. And they pop out. Does that make sense? Right, so just touch, stay square when you touch, and then drape, and shift. Right. Yeah.
On this side.
So you got out of the way more.
Okay, and now I don't want you to turn. So I don't want you to turn this way with the block. I want you to turn.
Don't spin fast enough, there's a chance of catching it, and like, instead of on the side, which is where you want it. Well, we're going slow like this. The spin is fast, very
I've been moving it up.
Yes.
Try the other side. Yeah. Yeah, you can have those. You're fixing it.
Turn your body up.
Yeah, you gotta let more spin this time. Sorry. Do it fast enough. And it's not just that it's fast and learn.
So stand firm, reach out more.
Yes, that's so much better. Yes, excellent.
Now, move the front, down on the ground. That's how that goes.
Yes.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, don't let it cross you.
T. Bow to your partner. Very good, very good, very good. Anybody have any questions off the top right now? No? Okay, so there's one thing that I want to show you with Mr. Hogan. Actually, I'll do it with Mr. Nelson because he's got staff. Okay. So he's pressing. When what I'm trying to get y'all not to do is it's not tiger. Y'all have a lot of tigering, and that's fine because we just did it. So y'all have a lot of this. I need y'all to do the first block, right? So this isn't that. It's not one of those. It's just a touch. This is for knowledge. This is for understanding how much pressure, how fast, all that good stuff. You have to have contact. So I'm going to touch first, and then as he comes in, I'm draping because I want to guide. I'm only coming up one side and then over the other side to bring it past me. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
And now if you're confused or if you're worried about, oh, well, what if I go like this and I move it? Well, what do I do? It's just out here. Yeah, you go somewhere else. You don't stand there and get ready to do the second one. Hey, I got another one. Punch it again, punch it again. No, man, he throws the punch like, whoa, all right. Just find a way somewhere else. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So block, I'm turning, boom. Chances are that you're probably not going to shift into a stance or nothing like that so much, but you never It's always good to have it in arsenal, right? Okay, so now I want you to try with your partner. I don't want you to turn this way.
Yes, sir.
I just want you to touch and pull back. All right, go. Give it a try. Don't even move it. Pretend like you can't move it. Yes, it's immovable. All you can do is move around it. Mhm. And then I want you to reach out a little sooner. Get contact with the wrist, with this part, the sensitive part. Yeah. Mhm.
I'll make sure this stays going in the same direction. If you're really going to get that in there.
Go again, now don't move it. Go again.
I'm only moving it
Yes.
so that I don't actually.
Yes.
It's
And now
not
these
moving
two
it
with the
too
down.
much,
You
so
go
you're
again.
not moving yourself.
Your chest.
There you go.
Yes, like that.
It's better until you get used to them, and then that comes back.
Not gonna smack.
That's how it works, that yeah.
My head is quick.
T.
Okay.
Bow to your partner. Did everybody get to try that again?
Yes, sir. I didn't get
Okay.
to run, but.
Oh, well, I think they all were talking. I heard your voice. If I hadn't heard you, I'd have been like, oh man, go ahead and try it. Oh, okay, no, so I forgot what I was telling y'all. I was gonna tell y'all. Oh, so remember I told y'all this is Chinese boxing. So now I want y'all to think about how we use sticky hands. Remember I told y'all that thing about sticky hands while we were sparring?
Yes.
And we were touching, and I told you how you get it kind of, if that, you know, how plastic catches. Sometimes that, or even if you could just grab it with your hand and just kind of move the hand out of the way, is just not bad. Right? And so now imagine you're sparring. Look at yourself in the mirror. Imagine you're sparring, somebody throws a technique. You catch the glove or you parry, right? What do they call that? Parry. And then you strike where you come across with that hook, or you come across with that jab, or whatever you wanted to do with that front hand. Me personally, the ridge hand, because I'm really good at that one, and my front hand's fast. So if I'm sparring, right, part that, and you come across with that. It's a very similar aspect. You're just trying to get in past, right, and you can use it to your advantage. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
So Chinese boxing can be translated, these kung fu moves can be translated just by how you practice them with that knowledge of drinking kung fu juice, thinking you stand in the first line, might even sometimes you use it. Yeah, there's a lot of YouTubers out there. A lot of YouTube masters out here. Okay, so anyway, yes, that can be translated to sparring. Let's go ahead and put our staffs away and transfer into our sparring combo. Speaking of.
Just stopped using mine because it was so dense, and that's just what they had some, they said they were in orders. I thought
First of all, if anybody walks up to you and punches you like this, you kick them square in the wrong. I'm not about to fight you, you're stupid. Look. And your stance is inefficient.
Wow, thanks.
You get sued for verbally assaulting if somebody was assaulting. You've been served. What hit me? What? I didn't even touch him.
On the spot.
Oh. Talk about that crane blocking schemes. I don't know why. Okay, sparring. So, who remembers the kick that we worked on last class?
Last week?
Yeah.
Wasn't it the jump, back?
Yes, it was. Y'all remember that? No, y'all don't remember doing that cardio drill? Y'all remember sweating like that? Oh, okay, that's cool. All right, turn around. Let's face the mirror. I can't believe y'all don't remember that. Y'all about to remember tonight. Okay, ready to dance. So we were working on how to move in the ring and have that quickness that you see some people do in Taekwondo, some people do it in UFC, like it's transferable. You can do it in a lot of places. If you watch enough street fight videos, you see somebody do it there too. So I'm standing, and we had our hops going, we got our cardio in, and we were going 1, 2 forward. So just like before, when you lift and you push, and you lift and you push, if you speed that up, it's the same thing. We're just doing the same thing fast, right? Same thing with the reverse, all right? So we went double forward, and then we did the same thing double back. 1, 2. So we forward, 1, 2, and back, 1, 2. Now the best thing you can do for yourself is spread your feet so you don't bust your ankles up, right? Sometimes as you get fatigued, you won't move as easily, and then if your feet are close to each other, all your weight's going where? Forward or back, and we're trying to avoid falling, because I know those feius stick. I know they do. So we're going here, go 1, 2. And then go back. We're gonna push back. 1, 2. Forward. 1, 2. And back. 1, 2. Now we've been working on this kick called a fire. So that means when we press in to the floor and bend and then kick and push at the same time, closing the distance and striking with more power with momentum. So in doing that, we did a defensive back, 1, 2, pressuring and firing forward. Boom. So that's how we mix those things together, those things we've been working on. So pressuring, we're gonna push back, 1, 2, here, fire, boom. And now I want you to give that a try on pad with your partner.
Yes, sir.
So the same partner you had a second ago, you're gonna hold it, but we're gonna switch here in a second. So I want you to stand with who you're standing with so we can switch quickly. His hand. Jimmy. Willow.
Thank you.
Well, at least you didn't let it hit you. She blocked it at least. Oh, God, baby finger, okay. The pinky
Dr.
part.
Hunter,
Sorry.
you remember like the first few weeks that I was like, I was new to your class, and you kept calling me DuPont instead of Willow.
Okay, oh, yes, that's DuPont. Because we had DuPont here.
I tried to before.
You first or me first?
I thought it was just because you had so many kids that you were calling by the last name.
Forward, back.
No, I try to call y'all by y'all's first name.
There's 2. One in the
I'm
front.
sorry, get the wrong guy. Deep.
Forward.
Oh,
And then back.
Wrong idea about
Fire.
I don't remember doing the forward, fire.
Yeah, well, yeah, short.
Forward, fire.
So imagine you're too close. Get that's good. So we go 1, 2 from there, and then fire. 1, 2. Yeah, like that. That was perfect. That was surprising still.
Nice.
It was correct. Alright, the best thing you can do for your hips is not hop like this, but from here.
Let's go forward first. Just go
Forward,
forward.
stuff.
Hop away. Get too close first. Hold that here. And then get too close. A little bit closer. So now it's hop, hop. And then fire in. Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, so you go back.
I'll probably have to chase you.
So here. when I see
Now
close.
do the hop, hop back and then pause for this.
Well, that's for the back one.
1, 2, stay there. So from there, to go there,
Just go forward,
you want to turn the toe. Turn that toe.
So it's like-
Because it's easier for your muscles to engage to push this way than it is to go from the side.
Then you gotta go
So if you
back.
press from here, then you get a much,
I
yeah,
think that's a little.
I have a question.
yeah.
What,
Go out a little more.
It's a five thing. So you'll be turning
Get jammed, stay there. Back.
So your toes are
I'm
facing
leaning
on the
into it,
side.
right?
No, lean away.
So it's like you're backing yourself back.
Try more time.
Her fault.
No, lean away,
It's
yeah.
it's her fault for me.
Lean away, it makes it easier. It's better for your face too. Close. Yeah, this one you can kind of go over here from the side like this. There you go. Now step, boom, boom, 1, 2, 1, 2, a little less, not as far. So when you go, if you're too close, you're gonna go 1, 2, but you still wanna be in range with fire.
I gotta
Take
take
from
it
there, go 1, 2, 1, 2, bend into that leg. So go 1, 2 back, 1, 2, stay there, bend in this leg, turn the toe out, bend in that leg, lean away. Now bend it up, and stay lean, stay tense, bend in that leg. Now fire both at the same time. Yes, that's better, that's better. Try
bit more.
No, that's good. You gotta fire it close enough.
Get close.
Back there.
Get up, close to it. Now scoot away. Twice. 1, 2. Now
So it is twice.
Yeah. Yeah, like that.
Okay, I was leaving at the second. That's why I thought that. I was like, yeah, I can't get enough.
I can do it like it's back.
I was trying to say it, but you didn't want it. So I let it go.
Get too close to the pad, and then you're gonna hop back from the pad twice, and then jump in. So back, go 1, 2, 1, 2, and
That
then
goes one
back.
of those things, you were saying it, but
That's
it
what we're doing.
wasn't.
So try to get that pad. Go 1, 2,
But now I see what you're saying. I had the glossy eyes a
1,
lot.
2, 3.
Yeah.
Try to just get it straight.
It all makes sense now.
Have to
Time.
Now go 1, 2, 3. Right, and then try to make that pause less.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, between 2 and 3. How does it
I'll do
feel?
one more treatment.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, try to close it.
Are we switching sides?
You can if you want to. Always leave that up to y'all to some extent, because a lot of people spar a certain way, and we're gonna kind of spar a certain
I don't want to be useless on the left.
Say what?
I don't want to be useless on the left.
Yeah, I only know enough to trick you up, do some stuff on the left. Most of the time, I guess that's coming, I'm just, I'm right before you. Yep.
Oh. Yes. Hard to get power. Hard to get power. So weird.
Yeah.
Good closing.
If you say a word in the phrase, it means something. So it's the same,
Alright.
the same
There
phrase,
you go.
but
It's a little bit more chocolate.
make sure that you.
You could use it a lot.
Then both.
There you go. That was your best trade. Felt that.
See? Bounce to your partner. How does that feel? A little bit better?
Yes, sir.
Now, you might not ever do those in the tournament. Yeah, like I always say, it's good to have some in the arsenal, and the more you spar, the better you get at sparring. The more comfortable you get doing that, then, the more comfortable you get doing that, then you'll start playing with stuff like that, right? Especially when we finally start sparring again in class, we get to play with the classmates a lot. It's pretty fun, like tag, play tag, it's really fun to do some of this stuff. All right. Grab your pads, you can set them down here in front.
Yes, sir.
So what if you miss? What if you miss your side kick? Huh? Well, I want a martial arts and inspired answer. Back reverse round, maybe. What can you potentially do with the same leg? Yes, you could sweep the leg if those are allowed.
Could you,
You just leave it up there and just do that round kick.
Yes, what's the second option? If they're on the other side of your leg. Yes, that's exactly what you do, right? Oh man, I missed. Bam, catch him at the bottom of your foot. Point still, sucker. Bam, catch him in the head with your foot. Point, sucker. Look, it did it for me. Yo, grab this down.
it ain't easy anymore.